Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Yo, is it hot where you guys are? It's hot as shit over here. Like 90 degrees today. 88 actually. Cold, cooler than yesterday. Yesterday was like 90, 96, I think. Let's see, that is a little too bright. Good morning or good afternoon, YouTube. It's not even morning. Hello, hello. What's going on, y'all? Vertical, we're live. Horizontal, we're live. TikTok. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, good morning. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Welcome in. Antonio. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hey, at Pride. Nice. Good for you, man. How's the weather over there? Hello. I'm good. Good to hear. Good to hear. It's toasty over here, bro. Like, not fun toasty. It's probably nice over there though. Like being out. Like sun's out, guns out, sun's out, buns out. Are you a photographer? Yep. Yep. Content creator, photographer, make videos. Shooting graduation from stands. Good. Shooting graduation from stands. I don't know what you... Is that a question? Reflexiones? Muck better now? See the animator. What's up, man? YouTube is coming alive. All right. Good morning, YouTube. Wait, why am I red? I don't know. I don't know why you're red. Shooting graduation from the stand. Should I do manual or auto? I mean, what are you trying to do? You want like full control of the camera? Shoot manual. If you want just the camera to do all the thinking for you, then shoot auto. My mom want me to take her birthday picture. What should I buy? I have nothing. Your cell phone. Someone else's pink. I'm not sure what you're talking about, CD animator. Andrew, my friend, how are you, sir? How you feeling, buddy? Yo, I posted a video last night on my YouTube channel, man. It's a little different than what I normally do. Of course it bombed, but that's okay. I had fun time making it. It was kind of a nice little sequence. My bad. I have a camera. I was talking about gear. I'm so hungover. Oh, damn. That's not good, bro. Make sure to drink plenty of water. Have you gotten back to the fields? The fields? Like the soccer fields? No. I don't think I'm going to go there until next season because it's so damn hot out. Drank from 10 a.m. That's not good either, bro. What do you think? What do you think the FX3 will have? I think the FX3 is gonna have nothing. I think it'll be... I'm joking, honestly, but I don't know, man. Sony has been what more could you guys want? Like, what more could you really want? You know, the FX3 is already OP. You want it to have open gate minimum? I would say that a minimum open gate, but I bet you, bro, I bet you that it's going to have the new battery. I think moving forward, Sony is adopting new batteries, so all your old batteries aren't going to work anymore. Yeah. I think Sony finally stopped with compact and make it bigger with open gate. I mean, the FX3 is already a pretty compact camera. More AI, more AI for sure. But I don't know, what is it that you guys actually want besides open gate? I think if it doesn't have open gate, we should boycott Sony. What do you guys think? I want the best autofocus ever. It does have the best autofocus. Internal 32-bit float. 32-bit float internal would be cool. A better top handle, because the top handle on the FX in the C50 is fucking nice, dude. Anamorphic D-squeeze preview. Yeah, if it had yeah, that would be nice. If it had open gate, that'd be really cool. You know what I would really be impressed with? If it had open gate 60 and if it was open gate 4K instead of 7K. Because on my C50, the open gate is like really like cumbersome. It's like a lot of storage because it only does 7K open gate 30 FPS. And like, that's a lot. I'd like it to do 4K open gate 60. I'm a kid and can't afford a lot of RF lenses. Should I buy EF or ESR? What camera do you have, Gregor? Luis Wedding Films. Also, triple base ISO would be so good. Bro, the low light's already so fucking good, dude. See, this is the thing, man. Like, come on. Yeah, it would be nice, but like, we're just getting crazy at this point. Like, we want better low light. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. It's already one of the best low light cameras that's ever been made. You know what I mean? I know it's a wants list and I know we're daydreaming and stuff like that, but like, fuck, man. Hello, brother. Finally, I watch. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping in. By the way, guys, I am making daily content, vlogging style-ish content on my channel. And I'm making it all with the R50V, this little camera right here. And I'm doing a 30-day challenge. Today's day 6. And I'm going to make more than one video today. Actually, I got a couple of video ideas that I was sleeping on. And I'm going to make my regular content. But if you guys are interested in that, please check out my YouTube channel. I think you'll like it. I'm trying to mix it up, trying to mix it up a little bit and trying to expand my, or what do I want to say? Stretch my creativity a little bit. So I'm trying to do different things with my content. But listen, if you guys do happen to check it out, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment just so that I know that you're there. And that way I'll be able to recognize your names because I read every single comment, excuse me. Hello, brother. Hello, brother. Yo, man, my VC in my lenses sometimes doesn't work to why. I don't know. What camera are you using right now? Your face cam. On TikTok, I'm using a Canon R8. I'm planning to get an R50V. It's nice, dude. I have 2 of these cameras. 2 of these R50Vs. This is the one that I used for my daily vlog. And I just challenged myself to, the whole idea of this 30-day challenge was to use one camera, one lens, and just make it super simple. So that's what I'm doing with that. Yes, but I think if the FX3 are already a couple years old, they definitely get better. Low. Come on, Luis. Dude, I mean, it's not much more than a couple years old, Luis. It's like, what is it, 5? Maybe going on 6 years now, and it's $4,000, bro. The new FX3. Let's go check it out. Actually, FX3. The new FX3 Mark II. That motherfucker's gonna be like, bro. That thing's gonna be at least $4,800, dude. I guarantee it, man. I guarantee it, dude. Yeah, this thing's gonna be, this is the old one, dude. This is 43, and the price just keeps going up, dude. Sony keeps charging more and more. Is it worth it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. What's the name of the song? I have no idea. Do you have a photography, videography business? I do. I do freelance stuff, nothing too serious. How much is the R50V with the kit lens? I don't know, like 700, 800 bucks. You'd have to Google that. I don't care about the price. I get 50% off because I sell Sony. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. 50% off is pretty crazy, dude. Yeah, that's a pretty good price. FX3 isn't going to be for consumer. Yeah, it'll definitely be like a prosumer. One level up from consumer, Andrew. I agree. I mean, the FX3 already isn't for like basic consumers, you know? Unless you got a lot of disposable income, which is cool, but I mean, it is consumer friendly. It's easy to utilize. Shani, would you say the R8 is okay handheld for video? It doesn't have IBIS, Shani. So if you pair it with a lens with IS, you know, it always kind of makes me giggle a little bit about how much people really want to be like using handheld footage and stuff like that. Handheld footage is not ideal, dude. Like it's not the best. Sorry, brother, gotta leave. All right, bro. T-Dog, thank you so much for the follow. I would get it if it had open gate. Yeah, if it has open gate, dude, it's gonna be pretty. But again, I think retail will still be. Oh, Andrew, you gotta hook up too, though, bro, right? Then I would stop using my A7C-R for video. I was considering getting a gimbal as I really want to get into video. Yeah, I mean, the R8, that's what I'm using right now, but I have it fixed on a stand. So I need to turn up my AC, guys. It's hot in here. Any street photos this weekend? I went out during the week. I go out at least once a week. I did some more skateboarding pics on Tuesday. This weekend is probably hot, but I'm thinking tomorrow morning is going to be a cool day. So I'm going to go to the park with my R7 and a 70-200. But yeah, but I'm making content. I'm making content on YouTube, Reflexiones. Hi, what do you think about the R50 with the 55-250? I don't like the kit lens. 200 euros? Not that. I mean, that lens is mediocre at best, dude. I would probably save my money. My discount is irrelevant though. Your comments on price are still valid. Yeah, exactly. Because not everybody gets a discount. Not everybody gets a discount, but regardless, I think it'll be 45, 46. I don't think it'll be 5, but I think it's inching up there, dude. I think it's inching up there. Because this camera, the FX3, the original one, maybe it'll drop below 4,000. As not everyone has the perk. Yeah, that's totally valid, dude. Shot by Crimson. What's up, buddy? How are you? Are you doing RAW or JPEG? RAW, bro, for sure. What's the best camera you own? Probably the C50 is probably the best camera that I own. Was that a car meet? Saw Ferrari, LaFerrari, and also, bro, do you have any pictures? Let's see them. Mustafa, which one is the best camera for vlogging, mirrorless, or action? Probably this one, dude. I've been using this for the past couple days. The R50V is fucking sick, dude. Unless you want an action camera. I think buying the DJI Mic 3, just the mic itself, for a strap-on mic on the DJI mic on a wedding. That didn't make any sense, buddy. I don't know what you just said. I think buying the DJI Mic 3, just the mic itself, for a strap-on mic on the DJI mic on a wedding. On a DJ mic. Oh, I see. You can... Don't they have the Mic Mini 2s that are pretty much the mic 3s? I can't remember. Hell yeah, posting today, I'll pin them. Yeah, whenever, yeah, anytime, bro. Listen, anybody that's in here, if you guys got any new content to share, and it's worth sharing, especially if you create content and it's brand new, let me know and we'll check it out. Depends on the live, but if you guys got brand new shots that you're excited to, or you got new gear that you want to show off what you created with it, let's see it, man. Won't always be able to do that, of course, because but the thing is, people will start like, do you guys rate photos? I am doing for channel members, and I haven't seen my channel members show up on live lately. I think they're over in Europe, though. What time is it in Europe? Like 5 p.m. over there? I was filming a tractor in a barn with my Sony A64, and the video and photos are grainy. Why is this? Because your ISO was too low or too high. You didn't have enough light. Europe is 8 p.m.? No way. Is it really? I thought it was only, I guess it's 4 hours ahead, right? 9 p.m. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so it's nighttime. I did stay up late last night. I was posting a new video. Took me a little bit longer to edit because it was something I hadn't done before. But then I just stayed up for like another, so I didn't go to bed till like 3 p.m., which is not like me at all. So I slept in 6 hours ahead. I guess I remember when I went to Europe, I went to Portugal and Spain. So it was like the very beginning of Europe, or not the beginning, but you know what I mean, in terms of the globe. Could I DM you the pics or live only? No, just on the live, dude. I don't answer my DMs, bro. 6 hours ahead. Got it. Guess it also depends on where you are in Europe, right? I remember, like I said, when I was yeah, so I've been to Portugal and I've been to Spain over here, and that was, I think that was 4 or 5 hours if I remember correctly. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Let's see, what's the time difference from New York to Portugal? 5 hours. Yeah, so they're 5 hours ahead. But again, that's like the very tippy. I guess Ireland kind of wins a little bit, right? Ireland is a little bit more west. But yeah, 6-7 hours. That's far, dude. Zero connection. There he is. I was just talking about you, man. Nearly 7 p.m. in Ireland and UK, France, Spain, and Germany. Yeah. I was just saying that I was in Portugal a couple years ago, and it was, I thought it was 4 or 5 hours, but it turns out it's 5. In Sweden, it's 1950. Yeah, it's crazy late over there. And then I got my buddies that are over here, and they're probably asleep right now, actually. I got a couple of people that are over here in Perth. That's our buddy David. And then we got another friend of ours that's from New Zealand. And I always come in early in the morning, and they're about to go to bed. It's like midnight for them. Hey Vic, been to Japan? I do plan on going to Japan one day. It's a very, very far distant plan, but I'd like to make it out there. Good things. Oh yeah, for sure, bro, for sure. We were just talking about like sharing you know, the perks of being a channel member, and I said that I have a couple channel members, but they're not here right now. And what I said is one of the perks is that we do for channel members, we do like portfolio reviews if they're interested. And I said I hadn't seen you guys in a couple days. Zero connection. You're over in Europe though too, right? I forget. Across the pond. What time is it in your state? I'm in New York time, but I live in Philadelphia, of course, but New York time to make it easy. It's about to be 2 p.m. over here. I didn't wake up till like 11 a.m. and then I kind of putzed around the house, made breakfast, and checked some analytics on my YouTube channel. Ireland, that's it. What does Ireland look like? Let's go check out Ireland for a second. Woo wee! Look at that, man. That's far, dude. What's it like over there in Ireland? Does it rain a lot? Yo, if I was a photographer, where would I want to go in Ireland? Where are the spots? Zero connection. Do you own the RF? No, I own the 28 to 70 f2. How are you doing in YouTube? I'm good, bro. Check it out. I think you'd like it, man. Right now, I'm doing a 30-day challenge over there, so I'm posting every day a long-form video. You'd want to go to Killarney. Where's Killarney at? North, south, east, west? Let's find it. Southwest, never eat shredded wheat. Southwest, Killarney. Down here. I see Cork. Is Killarney tiny, or is it what is it, like is it an island? Enhance. How far southwest? Like the tippy tips? Oh, look, they have little photo things here. This is cool. Look at this. That's kind of cool. Northwest of Cork. I saw Cork over here. Where did I see Cork? Right here. Northwest Killarney. I guess I could just type it in, right? But I'm kind of having more fun looking for it. Mallow. I see Mallow over here. Limerick. All these names sound familiar. How far away from Cork? Northwest, like close or far? Oh, Killarney. Here we go. Killarney House. Is this it? Is it a town, or is it like a like just a region? Beside Cork. Okay, beside Cork. The only thing I see that's labeled Killarney is this thing right here, Killarney House. Old Blarney Road. These names are so cool, man. Killarney's a town city. Got it. Okay. It must be something like this. Here's Blarney. Is Blarney? These names are funny, dude. Kilmoro. What's there, by the way? Let's just look it up. Killarney. Oh shit, I was way off, dude. You said right beside Cork. What the fuck, dude? That's kind of crazy, man. You said right beside Cork. Cork is way the fuck over here. I was looking over here. Killarney. All right, let's check it out. All right, let's see. Let's drop the little guy right here. Let's see. Let's drop ourselves right in the middle. Let's see what it looks like. What's here, by the way? Look at this. Of course, it's overcast and rainy. You're gonna want to find a Muckross estate in Killarney. Is that what it is? Steve, are you over there too? Gotta go home and edit. Catch you next year. All right, bro. How's the 30-day challenge treating you? What's reasoning beside it? What's the reasoning beside it? Big boosted. I'm just testing out this camera, bro, and this lens, the R50V. I'm testing out the R50V and the 10 to 18 Sigma lens, because in my opinion, it's like, I think one of the best vlogging combos. So the reasoning behind it is to limit my the gear that I use. so that I can be as creative as possible with the limited amount of gear and see what kind of shots I can do. So at the end of it, at the end of the 30 days, I'll compile all of the images, because essentially everything that I've filmed on in those videos is filmed, 95% of it is filmed with one camera and one lens. So at the end of it, it'll be like a collection of shots and videos and stories from one camera and one lens, so that people that are interested in it and that they're interested in vlogging, they're gonna be like, hey, what should I get? Because this combo is pretty affordable. Killarney's house is town center. Killarney Park. Is Nikon D30 good for beginners? I don't know about Nikon D series. Type in Muckrose Estate. I said an hour away. Close enough. Nah, I just go there a lot. Got it. I'll catch you on later, bro. Check out Gamlestein in Stockholm. All right, we'll do that after we check out Killarney here. All right, so let's go back. How do I go back? Oops, nope, not this. Is it this? Oh, here we go. So where in Killarney am I gonna photograph, dude? What am I photographing here? Are there like castles and shit? Muckrose Estate. Where's Muckrose Estate? If I'm Killarney, north, south. Muckrose Estate. This is kind of fun, actually. Killarney. I can get a room here. 258. Sheesh. It's expensive. Hey, we can go to McDonald's. You guys got a Mickey D's over here. I love how it's on the map. Like McDonald's. I would photograph this for sure. Bro, I've been to McDonald's in different countries, and it's kind of cool checking out different menu items and shit. An Omniplex. Type it in search. I don't want to type it in search, bro. That's wild. Go north of Killarney, northwest. How far northwest? Yo, zero connection. You haven't. What is in Killarney that I want to photograph, dude? Is Muckrose Estate Killarney? The Court Hotel. A little northwest. Little northwest. I feel like I left Killarney already, though. Madam's Hill. Is it over here? You guys are terrible with directions, Steve. You guys are terrible, man. Are directions different over there? Bro, you said northwest, dude. You literally said northwest of Killarney. This says Muckrose, though. Is this not Muckrose Estate? Muckrose Abbey, is that something? Looks like an old ass castle. You know what? This kind of old abandoned stuff is kind of cool, but I'd rather see like shit that is still like under care. You know what I mean? It's a part of the state. Sorry, not north, it's south. Oh my god, Steve, what the fuck, dude? You see, bro? Then you make me look like an asshole for not knowing where shit is, but you got the wrong fucking direction. Let's see, Muckrose Lodge, here we go. So it's down here, dude. Okay. So let's see. You're setting me up for failure, bro. Torque waterfall. Okay, let's look at that. You're in it though. We found it. Yeah, right. Muckrose house. What about this one? Oh, look at this. Some fancy rich white people live here. This is kind of beautiful. I bet this is like where people get married and shit. People hold like banquets and stuff and like weddings and stuff. I would. That's it. We found it. Is that what you called it? Muckrose house? I mean, it's mid, dude. It'd be cool. I'm looking for like this is cool right here. This is definitely cool for sure. Not the lodge. Torque waterfall. Let's go look at that. Torque waterfall. Where's Torque waterfall, guys? All right. Let's do a quick challenge. Let's see where the fuck you guys. So from Killarney, where is Torque waterfall? Let's see if you guys are. Is your guys' directions over there on the other side of the pond backwards, or what the fuck? Zero Connection was telling me earlier. It's like right next to. It's near the estate. Can you look at my IG? I'm not looking at IGs right now. I'm just kind of hanging out with y'all. Let's see. Torque waterfall. Let's see this. Ooh, see, look at this. Do you guys know how they did these pictures right here? Do you guys know what kind of settings you need on your cameras? Gamma stand. We'll check that out next. Maxi taxi laxi. Killarney National Park. Torque Mountain Torque. Is this the only waterfall that's here? I'm not gonna lie, I'd be pretty upset if I got there and this is all they had. It looks like this is the waterfall. Gamla stand in Stockholm. Let's go check out that. Let's see. Control copy. Yeah, if I go there, it's like, oh, there's an awesome waterfall. And then we get there and we hike this whole thing and we get there and then this is the fucking waterfall. I'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's the waterfall. It is pretty. I'm not gonna lie. It's not that it's not pretty. I'd be more interested in this scene though, from the mountaintops, than the waterfall itself. Slow shutter. Exactly right. Slow shutter speed. Like a long exposure. All right, let's look up this Gamlistan. Gamlistan, what the hell is this? Is this like a little town? What's over here? Where are we? What country is this? We're in Sweden. Oh, next to Stockholm. Cool. What is this? A little island? They got a McDonald's there? Yeah. Let's look for a Mickey D's. If they don't got a McDonald's here, this place ain't shit. They got a Michelangelo Ristorante. That's probably not a Swedish accent. They don't have McDonald's, they have Michelangelo. There's probably a Mickey D's in here somewhere. They got a Mr. French. Look at this. Hell yeah. This looks fancy. Look at this building. Rodenheim. What does that say? Rodenheim? Riddarholmen Church. I do like taking nice pictures of architecture though, so I will, you know, that's the one thing I do like about Europe is like buildings over there are from like the 1600s and shit, you know? I think I had gone to Portugal and I saw people wearing, you know how people wear like college gear, like college merch and stuff? There was one that was like from the year, like, what was it? It was like the oldest university in Europe or something like that. What's the oldest university? It was like from the year like 1008 or something, or 1108 or 1118. What's the oldest university in Porto, Portugal? 1911. No, that wasn't it. No, this was like crazy old. Yeah, it was like in the year like 1100 or something like that. 1290. Holy fuck, dude. University of Coimbra. $12.90. Holy shit, dude. Go in Street View and press some random places. Let's see. Let's go. Where should we go, guys? North or south? What do we think? Look at this. What's over here? This looks like some Kungligia. Holy shit. What the fuck is this? Yo, I think people used to die here. How did the guy with the car get in here? Can we go up here? I want to go up here. Are there like virtual tours and shit? Oh, these are all little points of interest. Look at this. Go in Street View, press some random places now to get more detail out of the waterfall. Would it be best to go 3 different f-stops on long exposure and shot like that? I would do exposure bracketing for sure. Yeah, I would do some exposure bracketing. The cool thing with like waterfalls or like subjects like that is that they don't fucking move besides the water. So like you can like really spend some time like composing your shot. I've seen people get like really into the water, not their camera in the water, but like an inch or two, their lens is an inch or two above the water looking up. I've seen a lot of shots like that. But that's, I guess, the kind of cool thing about those kinds of, oh, look at this guy. Who's this guy? Let's go check him out. Doesn't say. Doesn't say who the hell he is. Oh, there's some water over here. I kind of, you know who I feel like right now? I feel like the guy from GeoGuessr. Go to Street View, then go to Store Target. Is that like a Target? Is that the way you guys say Target over there? North Europe, man, is like so, it's always so gloomy. I do like these buildings though. These are kind of cool. I'd be taking photos of fucking everything, dude. It's a beautiful in-store Targeter. That looks like a Target. That sounds like a Target store. I like these little tiny little streets. You know what though, man? Like this gloominess and stuff is like kind of cool. I think I'd be over it pretty quickly. Unless I'm going to like an actual photo spot. You know, there's like, you know, not to just talking like worldwide, like, you know, places that are beautiful like year round, like Italy, or I knew somebody that was from Albania, and they were showing me some stuff in Albania and like the, what is it, is it the Caspian Sea over here, or the Adriatic Sea? Like right here, there was like some really beautiful fucking spots over here. I was like, dude, I would never fucking think of Albania being like somewhere that was like super pretty, you know? Like it just doesn't come to mind. Like when you think of like tourist spots, obviously you think of Italy, Greece, and stuff like that. But in my mind, I would never really think of like Albania being. You know what? I would like to go to like where's the Vatican? Is it in Rome? Vatican City? Where's Vatican City at? Italy's probably expensive. What do you think about the R6V? I already pre-ordered it. PT Me Turner. I pre-ordered already. It's gonna be great, dude. $2,400, dude. You cannot beat that camera. Yeah, you cannot beat that camera. Where's the Vatican at? Vatican City, I assume. Naples. I thought it would be in Rome. Wouldn't it be in Rome? Or am I crazy? Am I a stupid American? Ah, stupid American. Yeah. Is it true that the Vatican City, that the Vatican is its own like its own state? The Pantheon, look at this. Let's go here. This is what I'd love to fucking see. Look at this shit, dude. When I think of architecture and like old school shit in the city, dude, I think of stuff like this. Wow, look at this. Wow. Let's do a street view over here. Let's go check out this. Is this guy giving a thumbs up? He's on his cell phone. Another little thing to think about too is like you know, people live here. Like people get to see. I think it's all beautiful and shit, and like sightseeing. Oh look, they got these little things everywhere here as well. Chris Garcia, what's up, buddy? How are you? What's up, everybody? It's probably expensive to stay in all these spots. Basilica Papele. Go check that out. Yo, why are people that post on these photos here, why are they always like shitty photos? Organizing my camera gear because it's all over the place. That's nice, dude. I should do something like that. Dude, it does add up, dude. I'm halfway there. I got 7 years of buying gear, and the shit does add up, bro. The shit definitely does add up. It definitely does add up. Miss Emerald, what's up, Miss Emerald? How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I kind of felt like GeoGuessr there for a second. I got a couple of a friend of mine, an acquaintance of mine, asked me to donate some of my services, an hour of my services, to a giveaway that she's doing for like small businesses. So I'm going to be doing that in a couple of weeks. Still got some projects with the documentary, with the play that's happening. We still haven't really finalized all that. She's kind of I need a secure payment on that because she's a little all over the place. She tells me she's going to call to set something up, and then she doesn't. And then she says, I'm going to call right now, and then she doesn't. It's like, oh, I'll call you in the afternoon, and then she doesn't. And like, that's not how I do business. You know what I mean? So I need to start securing payment from her before I lift any. I haven't really done anything, you know, except met with her once. But we've been playing phone tag for a little bit. And like I said, that's not how I operate. It's already giving me the bad vibe. So with that, you know, just I do about 3 to 5 years of community service. What does that mean? Oh, 3 to 5 a year of community service. I guess mine isn't community service. Maybe we're talking about two different things. I'm giving back to the community, like my skills. So like normally I would charge about $1,000 a project. But a couple times a year I will donate some of my time to a small business to like give back. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It isn't necessarily for the community, like the community. It's more like the Latino community in Philadelphia, the small business association and stuff like that. So giving back some of my time to them. Yeah. And it's a good way. I mean, it's a good way for your name to get out there. And like, if that business does well and then other people see your photos and see your work, like, hey, who did that work for you? You know, it slowly starts to like grow outward, you know? Yeah, exactly. A photo booth would be a cool idea that you can set up like at a community picnic or like a community outing or a church event, and then set up a photo booth for everybody. People love that shit, dude. That's a really good way too. Yeah. I don't do it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't do it all altruistically. You know, I do it with some, hopefully there'll be some ROI. I'm not expecting the ROI to be immediate or next week or next month, but like over the course of like building this reputation and having a good presence in the community, people in 5 years, 4 years, 2 years, they'll be like, who did that? Who was that one guy? Is he still around? You know, kind of thing. It's worked like that, dude. It's worked like that. But putting in that groundwork is really important. Yeah. Does anybody else do stuff like that here? Who else is all here? Let's see. YouTube is doing okay. No, it's just you and me, Chris, and Miss Emerald over here. Yeah, but it's a good way to give back, especially with a church, dude. Giving back to a church, your local church, that's also a great way to, a church specifically, is a good way to get your name out there as well. Can't do it all the time, of course. Can't do it all the time because bills still got to get paid, you know? Oh, and Chris, the World Cup is coming to Philly. So that's kind of what the tie-in is here. So she offered her, actually I can probably show you the post. She offered our services to small businesses and food trucks. This is it right here. Gana un video promocional y sesión de fotos para tu negocio. So she's promoting it. She's a makeup artist. And I'm thinking, I hope that it does well in a way that I'm like, if she can bring a model or two and do their makeup and stuff, and we can do a little promotional shoot for a small business with like professional talent. And then I can create them a little video and some photos for their business. And what I liked about it is that I mentioned to her, is like, hey, add the price of my services of what it's worth, so that other people, because what she's having here is she's having people like sign up and comment and like share it or whatever. And so people are already kind of tagging me and like responding to this post, all local. So they'll see, oh, this guy is $800 of his services. Maybe I didn't win, but his video and his photos looked awesome. Let's go talk to him to see if he can do something similar for our business. So this is the first time I ever did anything like this promotional wise on social media. So I'm glad she's the one that came up with the idea. And after she read me in, I was like, fucking brilliant, dude. Brilliant. I could do a couple of these a week. I mean, not a week, a couple of these a year, as a way to, like, you know, give back, and do a couple of them a year for a couple years, and slowly but surely these opportunities are going to come up. So yeah, so when I saw her, when she read me in on this idea, I was like, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's set up a date and let's run with it. Did I get any violations today? No, I didn't. I'm doing a photo booth community event for a rep. That sounds cool. Yeah, that does sound cool. Yeah, that definitely does sound cool. Yo, tell me about the photo booth. How does that work? I see a couple people talking about photo booths on TikTok. I think it's coming into my algorithm a little bit. I've never set anything up like that. What do you do? Just a camera and a tablet? Is there software? I'll be interested in hearing what you have to say about that. That'd be kind of cool. So pretty much there's two options: drop off or have an assistant there. Okay. What does it look like? Is it kind of like this? This is just a tablet, though. Other options are DSLR. These are a lot more expensive than I thought. I thought it was just a camera and a tablet. Yeah, so give me a breakdown, rough estimate of what in terms of equipment, like what do you have, if you could break it down for me, or if you could send me to a YouTube video that's similar to what you got going on, just to see if it's even viable, because I've been seeing people are asking me like, hey, is this camera good for a photo booth? And I'm like, I don't know anything about it. And this question is coming up a lot. Like I said, I think I'm in the corner of the TikTok algorithm where people are asking me about that. So for me, I don't think I'd ever operate a business like it, but if it's something as easy as like a simple camera and an iPad, I could set that up somewhere pretty easily, you know? Yeah, I'll send. Yeah, yeah. Please do. Please do. Like I said, I'm not interested 100% in doing it, but I'm thinking if it's something that I already kind of have, or all I need to do is get an iPad and a backdrop with a DSLR. How much would you charge, Chris? I understood that it depends on what the client needs and stuff like that, but what are the rates roughly? Give me a ballpark. For a Sony ZV-E10 II used exclusively for vlogs and videos, what Sigma do you recommend? Ooh, either are really good. I would go the 20. Is it the 23? Is it a 23? I think it's a 20. I think it's a 23, isn't it? The 23 looks really nice, bro. The 16 though, you can like, I have that combo actually. I have the Sony ZV-E10 II and then the 16 Sigma. It's really nice. Really nice. I would, so right now, who asked that? Easy Cool Blue. Right now I'm doing a 30-day vlogging challenge on YouTube, and I'm using a Canon R50V, a very similar camera to the ZV-E10 II. But what I'm trying to get at is that I'm using this lens as a Sigma 10 to 18 millimeter f2.8. Really, really fucking good, bro. It is an f2.8, so it's not an f1.4, but to answer your question that you asked me, I think if all that I'm going to be doing is vlogs and videos, I would get the 16. The 12 is also really nice too. A lot of good options, bro. Well, it's more than that. It's about the experience. It's about the experience? What do we mean, Chris? The experience of like setting up a photo booth? The FX2 was a total flop. We need the FX3 update with new AI autofocus. More AI up to no good, he says. Me and wife were looking to do drop-off photo booths. Yeah, I'm kind of like looking at it like what is the whole thing? How deep did you get into it, BG Boosted? I don't think I'd ever be interested in it, but if it's something that I could like if I bought something like this, I don't know if I would do an iPad though. But then again, maybe that's what some people want, you know? I feel, for some reason, I feel like if somebody went up to a photo booth and saw it was an iPad taking their picture, they'd be like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? But I could be wrong about that sentiment. Like, I'd be way off. My rates are 2 hours for $450, and that includes tables, backdrops, and props. That's pretty solid, bro. And for that $450, do they get an operator, or does it just like sit there, Chris? That's not bad, bro. What if somebody came up to you, Chris, and said, so like Latino weddings and like Hispanic weddings go for like 10 hours. What if somebody wanted a whole day rate from you? I bet you, I'm going to guess, Chris. I'm going to guess if somebody said, hey, I want it for the whole day, 6 hours, 8 hours, I'm going to say $2,000. Maybe 1,500. Unlimited printing. Ah, ouch. Thank you, bro. You got it, man. The experience of your setup. They get one assistant for the party. Okay, got it. I once made $1,200 for 5 hours. Yes, that sounds about right, dude. The equipment that we researched was the camera and the tablet and the printer. Got it. Yeah, so camera, tablet, printer. My question was too, is there any software, or is that included in whatever the thing is? Like, for example, if somebody showed up with something like this that was just an iPad, granted, it's pretty cheap. It's a little box and it sets up, you know, and then their photos probably pop up on their phone. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yes, Luma booth. Luma booth. Let me look at that. Luma booth. Yeah, I gotta give me the fucking scoop, bro. Luma booth. What is that spelled? L-U-M-A booth. That's the software. Leading iPad photo booth apps. Easy to use photo booth application. Got it. See, so I'd be looking at something like this, Luma booth. So I would set up the camera, tether it to the iPad, run Luma booth, and then yeah, that sounds cool. I think that'd be more my style. Because that would require me to carry less shit, you know? Luis, how are you, Luis? ¿Cómo estás? Buenos días, buenos días. Buenas tardes, perdón. Got my R6 with the 50 millimeter. Nice. What aperture should I use for group photos? F4.5 or 5.6? Maybe 6.1. It depends on, you know, I would say F4, between F4 and F5.6. And then I would make sure that the people are standing in a group photo in a similar kind of cluster. The 50 millimeter though would be some nice photos for sure. Yeah, 50 is nice, dude. Yeah, F4 to F5.6, right around there. Maybe one stop higher, 6.1. Good evening. I can't remember off the top of my head the name of the software, but I believe it was 20 bucks on your next. It was 20 bucks on your next live. Hopefully, I'll find the name. I'll send it. Yeah. No worries, bro. No worries. Like I said, I was just kind of curious, you know, not really too serious about it, but I'm always looking, I guess, as like an additional add-on that I could have, because I have so much gear that I could probably add to my rate an extra 300 bucks and set them up with a photo booth, you know, set up a little backdrop with a little thing and an iPad that doesn't require a lot of monitoring. I order my backdrops from, I just get mine from Amazon. They're pretty cheap. But my backdrops are usually just plain colors though. I have 3 of them. Thanks a lot. Is it necessary that I bought the Godox 80? I don't know. Flash is always good, bro. You can never go wrong with buying a flash, dude. So even if, is that like a big one or something, or why is that a concern? No, dude. 200 bucks, dude. You're good. It's a nice flash. Godox is one of the nicer brands, dude. So no. I have so many of these, dude. I think I have like 3 or 4 laying around. Well, the material I have is zipper fabric with no... Got it. Yeah, see, these are all the other little things, Chris Garcia, that, like, I have no idea about because I've never done it, you know? That's why there's so much value in, like... Chris, do you make content, bro? You should definitely make some content, man. Which one is better, the XT5 or the XH2? I don't know. I think the XH2 is more for, like, video, right? Take a look at that. Fuji XH2. What are you trying to do with it? And then the, which one? The XT5, or is it the XT5 that's more for video? It just depends on what you're trying to do, really, man. What are you trying to do, broski? By the way, when I compare cameras, I always go to B&H Photo Video and I do this compare feature. And then I just put them side by side. Oh, they have the same sensor. Look at this. Very cool. Stills and video. I know one of these is more for video. They look very, very similar, dude. Just looking at this from right here. This has a faster FPS, 20 versus 15. They're very close, dude. Internal recording. It looks like the XH2 has more options for video codings. Both of them are 10-bit. It looks like. This one has open gate, I think. It has, this one has 12-bit output. I think the Fujifilm X-H2 is a better camera overall, but it doesn't look like it's by much. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's... Oh, this has a better monitor. Look at this. That could be important. They look like very, very similar cameras, dude. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. If I was between these two, I would just buy the nicer one, this one over here. Tilt screen or flip? These usually have tilt screens. Fuji's. Let's see. No, this has a flippy screen, a flip out tilt screen. Yeah, that has a flip out screen. Let's go to the next one. And this one has a... Oh, this has a tilt screen, I think. So that's a problem. Yeah. So that's a problem. There's a big difference right there. Good question, Thunder. Good question. I wouldn't want a tilt screen. I'd want a flip out screen. For photos though, yeah, this one seems to be more like the photo focused one. If I were choosing between these two, I would be buying the X-H2. I should, but I gotta go. I should, but I got so much going on. I got you, bro. Valerie, what's up, Valerie? How are you? Hey, what's better, R10 or R50V? Depends, Shin, what you're doing. The R50V would get my vote overall, but if you're doing photo primarily, I think the R10 would be a better camera. I'm an educator, so I teach science at middle school. Yeah, you should definitely, I mean, start a YouTube channel, Chris. I'd be your first subscriber, man. Tilt screen or flip? Fuck, I'll have to buy with dollar. Is gonna kill me. My currency's getting lower. Is flip XT5 is still... Yep. What's your thoughts on the FX9? I have zero thoughts on the FX9. I'm only familiar with the FX30, the 3, and the 6 a little bit. But that's about it. No idea on the FX9. Woo! FX6. Where's the FX9? Is that not available anymore? Sony FX9. How old is the FX9? Is it... Oh, it's a lot older. Oh, look at this. Lens rental. $10,000. Jesus. Unique photo. Is this like an old camera or something? 10,000. Fuck, dude. That's expensive, man. Is a highly regarded Netflix approved full frame cinema camera. AWC Chicago. What's up, man? How are you? Sent you a DM. Appreciate it, Chris. I'll check it out. Yeah, for sure, bro. If I ever switched to Sony, I would go FS7 or FS5 older models. Okay. Bro, do you think it's nice to use X-H2 for streaming hours? I don't know, man. For video, I rarely, truthfully, man, for video, I rarely think of Fuji as an option. Once I accept, let me check it out. Let's see. Creator Insights. Let's go to my TikTok. Message request. Accept. I got it right here, bro. Accept. All right, I'll check it out later so I'm not distracted. What you be listening to on your headphones? I'm listening to the music you're listening to. Can you guys not hear my music right now? We got 2 Arri Alexa 35s. Woo, that's fancy, Katie. Fancy, fancy. What do you do with them, Katie? That's fancy as hell, dude. Do you think it's gonna explode the camera? No. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I work for the Chiefs. That checks out. That checks out. I was watching a what was her name? Vanessa Joy. Vanessa Joy. I like her. She's a YouTube. Well, she's like a professional photographer, but she did a YouTube episode of following around the Chiefs as a media person. It was really cool. C300 for sure over FS7. I'm not too familiar with cinema cameras, dude. You know, as far as I get with cinema cameras is the C50 that I actually own. That's about it. What's your recommendation for a cinematography camera that lasts for beginners to intermediates? FX30, probably the new, you know what, the new R6V is going to be great. Really depends on your budget. Bro, do you use mirrorless for streaming? Yeah, right now I got 2 cameras running. So right now this is the Canon R8 and this is the Canon R50. I usually have a third angle right here, but I took it down. And then right now, by the way, you guys, I am doing 30 days of vlogging every single day. And I'm using the Canon R50V with the Sigma 10-18. Anyways, the 30-day challenge is basically just about me using 1 camera and 1 lens. You can find it over on YouTube if you're interested in that. Again, it's vlogging every single day, dude. And posting every single day. LMAO R6V, what I was thinking about. Yeah, the R6V I think is like just a below prosumer, like consumer and prosumer. If there's a gap in there, it's like right in there. Plus, Katie, it's $2,500. That's a stupid price, dude. That's a crazy price. Is good Sony 6500? Yeah, you play games sometimes. Handy gamer. Yeah, I pre-ordered the R6V, Katie. It should be here at the end of this month, and I'm on a rice and beans diet for the next probably for the remainder of 2026. Chris, I appreciate it, man. I'll check them out. Again, not really 100% interested in it, but if it's something that I can like easily add as a value add, you know, a little line item to my packages, why not? You using StreamYard for dual streaming? No, I'm using OBS. Do you use fan for those cameras? No, they stay pretty cool. My room is room temperature. And they don't have any kind of heat warning or anything. They should be good. Yeah, they in the room temperature, there's no heat warning or anything. They can run for literally hours. How many cameras you using? For this live stream, just 2. Usually I have 3 cameras, but I'm just doing 2 right now. Do you think it's okay to use for 4 hours straight? These cameras, my cameras are fine. I've left these on for days. Not on purpose, but they've been on for days. Again, man, it just depends on your environment. You know, if you're in a room where it's like 85, 90 degrees, then that shit's going to get hot. But I'm in a temperature controlled room that's small. I got AC running in the back. These are good. Which lens, please? For the Canon R8 right here, the bottom one, I am using a, what is it, a 24 millimeter, and then for the R50, I'm using a 23 millimeter Sigma. I have my entire gear list, guys. If you are interested, I have an entire gear list sitting on my my profile picture in my link in bio. If you guys are interested in that, you can find it just by going to my profile page, hitting the first link in my bio, and then I have a little Amazon storefront right here. And then here you can find all of my gear, all of the gear that I use. Like I said, right now I'm doing a 30-day vlogging challenge, and this is the gear that I'm using for that. All of the gear. This is literally all of the gear that I'm using for this little vlog challenge for 30 days. Let's see. I like what you doing. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're fucking rich to use 2 mirrorless for stream. I just have a good income, bro. I have a good income, man. That's about it. 3.7K for the R6V. Is that USD? That can't be USD, right? Yeah, I'm buying the body only, and it's 2.4 USD. Yeah, I wouldn't buy that lens. That lens isn't for me. Yeah, 2,500 bucks, dude. This is it. Like, this is the fucking camera that you want, dude. This is an unbeatable camera. Dude, they're gonna sell 1 million of these fucking cameras, dude. Those cameras are full frame. Which ones? The ones I'm using? One is full frame, one is APS-C. Yeah, I think you're talking about the camera, the version with the lens, dude. Yeah, the version with the lens is 37, and I wouldn't pay 37 for this. I would buy the body only. Why don't you use FX3? I don't really want to. I have a lot of cameras, dude. Thunder, did you see my latest one of my latest YouTube videos, bro? You can see all the cameras that I own on a shot that I did here. Check this out. Let me see. I'll show you a quick little shot that I did the other day. Let's see. I think it was this one. Yeah, look at this shot right here, dude. These are all my cameras right here. So right here I have this is the Canon R8. This is the, what is this one? This is the R100. This is the R7. That's this R50V. That's a Sony. R5, C50, R50, R10 probably. R10, and then I got a Fuji film. Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, man, please do. Check it out. Like I said, I'm doing a 30-day vlog right now, and I could really use your guys' support on it. So if you're interested in that, by the way, the thing with the vlog is that I'm using just one camera and one lens for it. Have you ever used the Nikon Z6? I have not. What's up, Parker? Meanwhile, I only got one camera. I used to only have one camera too, Parker. That's how it starts, man. I haven't watched your YouTube video, dude. Well, check it out, bro. It's literally there for you to watch. What lens would you suggest for the Z6 II? Depends on what you're doing, Taurus. Depends on what you're doing, bro. Do you do Instagram photography for channel members, Parker? For channel members. For YouTube channel members, I do. Yes, sir, I do. I may go become a channel. Yeah, the way that it works for the channel members, Parker, is it's over on YouTube. And basically, anytime that you see me live, if you're a channel member and you ask for a review, how this will be beneficial is like, if you have a new project coming up or if you have a new batch of photos, I'll literally stop what I'm doing, and on live, I will review your photos with potentially an audience of, right now we got 7 people on TikTok, we got a couple people on YouTube vertical, and then 4 people on stream, and then we just kind of talk about your photos, you know? That's the whole shtick. No pressure though, that's just how it is. The reason why I don't do them for free though is because I only want to really review people's work that are actually like invested in their own growth, you know? And when I've done them for free, and I'll do them for free once in a while, a couple times a year. I haven't done any in a couple of months, but they get crazy, and it's usually a bunch of people that aren't too serious, you know? What's your camera setup for this stream? For the bottom one, Austin, I have a Canon R8 and a Canon R50V. I do have, excuse me, my bad. Whoops, wrong one. I do have all of my gear listed in my link in bio. My link in bio is listed right here, Amazon page. And this shows you all of the gear that I use if you're interested in finding out more. People would be spamming your chats as well and not caring about the content. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I've done them before, and bro, when we do free ones, I've done a couple of them this year. I haven't done one in a while. There's like hundreds of people in here, dude. Hundreds of people in here. And it could get a little exciting. But the thing is, when I start doing like a dedicated, like for example, right now I have 3 or 4 channel members. But as soon as that starts to build up and I start doing that, people will start jumping in, and then you'll get comments. You'll get shitty comments from people. You'll get like good comments from people, and it becomes this whole thing. It's an awesome experience. It's actually kind of cool, but I had to kind of like step back from that a little bit. Zero connections. There you are. What's up, buddy? How old were you when you started professional photography? How old was I? I don't know. This was 7 years ago, so 28. While out shooting in Philadelphia, do you often spot other street? Yeah, for sure. For sure, dude. I see other street photographers all the time. Yeah. Are you guys following my Instagram account, by the way? If you're not, that's where I have most of my photo work. On TikTok, I usually do like gear talks and like recommended gear for TikTok shop all around like camera stuff. But on Instagram, I usually have more of my actual photography work. So I do like street photography and like take pictures of people and stuff. Look at this guy's fucking cigar right here, guys. Really like your recent video on street filming. Solid advice that the more you do, it is the exactly, dude. That's exactly what it is. Zero connection. I did talk about that recently. Yo, truth be told, Zero connection. I'm having a real fun time with this 30-day vlog challenge. It's actually kind of neat, man. I'm having a good time. This was the latest thumbnail that I did for a YouTube video. I was pretty happy with this picture. Just a super simple photo, you know, nothing too crazy on it. And then these were the photos that I took of the skateboarders when I was out doing some street photos. You know, nothing too crazy. Are these photos going to win any awards or anything? Probably not, bro. But that's not the point, you know. That's not the point of these photos. Just dropped the photo. Thank you, Parker. Appreciate it. Yeah, check out my YouTube, Parker. That's where I have all these one-on-one talks. YouTube lives, of course. TikTok is, like I said, I try my best to create unique pieces of content for every single platform. Only once in a while will I cross post. Bro, do you think DSLR is still tough this year? DSLR is fine, dude. Does cameras way cheaper in America than here in the Philippines? I have no idea. I have no idea. I've never been to the Philippines. Check out this bird, you guys. I'm assuming reviews. No. For the reviews are so for if the channel members at the very first package are fine. That's the way that I have it listed there. But yeah, no, it's just for the first tier. Again, Parker, no pressure, bro. No pressure. But that's why I do the. It's a little, the exclusivity, But eventually, as like that little offering like grows and stuff, we will because after a while you'll get badges, and then the badges will turn into like I'll be able to see who's who. Like my buddy here, Zero Connection, he just became a channel member, which I appreciate, by the way. Thank you, Zero Connection. And that comes with shout outs, channel reviews, portfolio reviews, highlighted text so I see you when you come up, so I definitely read your text. Stuff like that, man. Like I said, it's no pressure, dude. Yeah, I feel like I just do sport work. I like lots of different eyes on it, even yeah, exactly, dude. And like Parker, that's how it goes, man. We start with what's around us, and like when you're in school or university, that's what you have access to. I did do some soccer photos. I don't remember where I put them though. What did I do with those photos? I don't even remember what I did with them. I did some soccer photos earlier this year. Where did I have them? I forget. Let's see if I can find them real quick. Projects, photo edits. Was it one of these? Nope. Was it one of these? Nope. I forget where I had them. Oh, here they are. So I did this soccer shoot a while back, and it was my first time doing soccer photos. They're all right, dude. I did like some of them. Some of them came out kind of nice. I learned a lot though. My shutter speed was too low. W Cudzy. Cudzy, thanks for subscribing, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for joining. Is that you, Parker, I'm assuming? Yeah, and like I said, we talk about gear, we talk about composition and stuff like that. So I take enough photos for all of us. I have my camera on me and I create enough content for all of us. So if you guys ever have a video that you'd like me to take a look at, or a project that you're working on, or just bounce some ideas, give me a holler. X Cudzy, welcome to the Creator Noob. I appreciate you, buddy. God bless you, man. Cudzy on YouTube gaming channel. No worries, man. No worries. Yeah, it is. Why do you love Canon? I love Canon because Canon is the best, bro. Very simple, dude. Canon is number one. Are you a Canon fanboy? Probably, yeah. I'm a huge Canon fan, and I'm also a guy, so yes. Canon's the best, dude. It's number one. I had too much motion blur in my camera here. So I think I was at like 1/200 and I needed to be at like 1/5 or 1/1000. Started out portrait. Yeah, I mean, I've done all kinds, dude. I've done all kinds, and I usually do the kind of work that I do is like a lot of, you know, I go out and do street photography all the time, find different compositions out in the street. I also do architecture photography, landscape photography. This was a cool set right here. They can't arrest everyone. You know, just documenting the world around me. Basic stuff, doing creative projects. But my full-time job is actually a content creator for a business. Look at this picture. That's me right here. Look at this. That's me with a good buddy of mine. I haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's doing good. This is the brand that I used to work with, that I used to work for a couple years ago. Really cool brand. Really cool brand. I kind of miss her sometimes. She was a great boss. She is a great boss. But I keep my portrait works. Yeah, dude, you got to, man. You got to. The last project that I did that was really that I was really proud of was a wedding project that I did a couple years ago. 2 years ago, I think now. But my actual work stuff now is kind of like portrait photography. I'm sorry, product photography. But there was a time Canon so much popular. Yeah, it comes and goes. Thunder. Yeah, and being able to do all those kinds of skills and shoots, man, is really important, bro. Being able to do all kinds of stuff is important. You know, doing video work for people, doing commercial ads, stuff for their marketing. Reliving a lot of these things right now. Going down memory lane. Parker, yeah, send me your at, Parker. I also do concert work here there. Concert stuff is cool too. Yeah, it's a literal thing. It's a literal thing. Which one has better autofocus? So, both of them are great. My Instagram is Parker's Lone Photography. No, it's all good, bro. It's all good. That's the perk, Parker. That's literally the perk. That's literally the perk, man. That's literally the perk. Now, if there's a queue of people, you know, if a bunch of people are asking, there'll be a queue. But literally, like, I go live so often, like 4 or 5 times a week, that I just come on and like answer people's questions and stuff. And like, that's the kind of a stop all what I'm doing. But if there's like a queue of people, like I said, I'm just starting this, so it's all brand new. So everybody, this is Parker's Instagram, Parker's Sloan Photography. Did I get that right? 3,400 followers. All right. Let's check out Parker's work, everybody. Let's start from the top here. Look at this. What are you shooting with, Parker? Can you let the chat know? Yeah, let the chat know what you're shooting with. By the way, guys, if you are on YouTube, if you're on TikTok or YouTube vertical, on YouTube horizontal, you can get a better viewing experience of this if you're interested. If not, you know, try to you can watch exactly where you are. Parker Sloan, got it. When photographing in Philadelphia during the winter, is there anything you need to worry about? Does the battery drain? No, not really. Not that I noticed. Parker is shooting with an A7 IV Sony 70-200. Nice. Sigma 24 to 70, nice. And the Sony 35F, bro. That's a fucking kit, Parker. That's a fucking kit. This right here was done with the 70 to 200, I bet you. Great composition, dude. You know what I would have loved on this one, Parker? And I'm nitpicking. Nitpicking, this is a great photo. Is an even horizon down here. Maybe not the horizon, but an even ground. You see how the ground is slanting a little bit? I probably would have straightened it out just a smidgen. Great colors, great edit. Again, I'm nitpicking. It's a great photo. I'm going to see if I can find any warping in the racket. Great photos. Oh, yeah, dude. These are all fantastic photos. Dude, talk about your settings, man. I love this one. This one is great, too. This is great. The ball looks a little warped here. But this is a cool composition. I would this is a cool composition. Yeah, solid stuff, dude. The girls in the tennis. Ooh, look at this one. She's like, fuck yeah. Yeah, great, good shit. It was a partly cloudy day, so my settings were changing throughout. The sun would shine or hide. Got it. Were you using an ND filter at all? Love these, dude. Look at the reflections on these. A7 IV is solid, dude. A7 IV is fucking solid, bro. Yeah, great set, dude. All right, let's check out. Let's see. We did tennis. Oh, we got some concert here. Let's check out this. Great composition, dude. Very, very nice. I love photos like this, dude. Bro, whenever you see people with cell phones and stuff, dude, take that fucking photo, man. This is an excellent photo. Love this one, bro. No ND filter. No ND filter. You're a wild ass, Parker. Shot these back in April before I picked one up. Yeah, got it. They turned out great, though. They turned out great, but the ND filters that I get usually are 2 to 5 stops, and like that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. What'd you use here, dude? Look at the sharpness of these photos, dude. Is that her tongue right there? That looks like her tongue, yeah. I don't like her tongue sticking out there. In my opinion, I would have found this frame 1 or 2 frames before or 1 or 2 frames after. And it's not that I don't like her tongue, but the way that it's covering her teeth right there kind of makes it look weird, like a weird lip. So either her tongue sticking out to the side, like clearly visible as a tongue. You know what I mean? Great frame other than like that. Again, I'm nitpicking a lot right here. Nina, what's up, Nina? How are you? If it isn't wide, it's 70 to 200 is such a good lens. Let me ask you this, Parker. If somebody had to choose one lens of the holy trinity of lenses, what lens would you suggest? What does an ND filter do? ND filter is a so no one come. Oh, good, Nina, I got you. An ND filter just helps. It's like sunglasses essentially for your lens, and you know, there's a thing called the exposure triangle, but I'll keep it very simple for you. When you're taking a good photo, the exposure triangle needs to be balanced to generate a good photo, right? Exposure triangle. So if you know anything about the exposure triangle, it could get a little complex, but the reality is, just to keep it simple, is you have to keep everything balanced, right? And like if you have too much light coming into your sensor from a bright sunny day, you have to make some adjustments on your camera to compensate for it. And if you don't have sunglasses, an ND filter on the front of your lens that you can control, your settings are going to be off and you're going to have less than desirable results in your images. So that's a fancy way of saying sunglasses for your eyes, so that the aperture and your other settings can kind of like stay true. Depends on what your work is. I'd go 24 to 70 though. Okay. See, my thinking, Parker, is like if you can only have one, I would go with the 15 to 35, or in the Sony world, I think it's the 16 to 35. But these 70 to 200 photos are magical, dude. You see this guy right here? This guy right here with his tongue, he knows what's going on. This is definitely a wide photo here. Very cool, dude. Did you get booked for this, or are you just part of the audience here, Parker? Good photo, dude. Love this one right here. All right, so that was tennis. We did concert. Let's see what else we got. We got basketball. Ooh, look at this one. Wow. Was booked by my university's student activities board that set the concert up. Sick, dude. Sick. Anytime I see concert photo work, I always ask, because a lot of photos come from, you know, the audience, but the best photos, dude, is people that have access. In your case, it'd be you had access. Right here, Parker, again, for this one, you see I'm looking at the floor, and the floor back here, it looks like it ends down here, and it's a little bit higher up here. So I would straighten it out just a tiny bit, dude. It's those little things. It's those little things. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Definitely a blessing. Super minor fixes, dude. Again, I'm being incredibly nitpicky, but these photos are tremendous, dude. GG's. Do you think you could rate my page? If not, okay. Just been wanting people to give me advice. I'm only doing a page. I don't rate pages. We do portfolio reviews, and they're reserved for channel members. Channel members are over on YouTube, and that's where people are viewing me right now as well. Oh, Parker, where are you watching me from, Parker? TikTok? If you want a full view of this, which I guess there are your own photos, you can go to YouTube horizontal. And I think if you go to my YouTube channel, you should be able to see both of my... Yeah, so if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see two lives going on. I have what camera should you buy, and then what camera should you buy vertical. So you see two live streams going on. Just if anybody's interested... because I know that on vertical, the chat's in the way. What's your shutter speed on these, Parker? Hey, are you doing photo reviews so it's not free anymore? No, it's not free. I'll do some free ones here or there. Avion or Avion, excuse me. Want to make sure your name's right. Big Texas. What's up, broski? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Where you been? Been busy, I hope. Busy working. I stay at 1/2000. Damn, dude. The most I ever shoot, bro, is 1/1000. That's like the max, dude. You're like really snapping photos at 1/2000. Very cool though. I can see all the movement. I like just a little bit of motion blur. So I like 1/5, 1/1000. I'll try 1/2000. I'm going out tomorrow, Parker, to shoot some birds. Yes, I'm gonna be like Big Texas and shoot bird photography. I already got my cargo shorts. I just need to get a vest and a hat, you know. And I'm gonna go shoot some birds. I'm using my R7 with a 70 to 200 tomorrow. I haven't seen you, bro. I'm either working or asleep while you go live. All good, Big Texas. I appreciate you stopping in, man. FX30 or A7IV? Depends on what you're doing, Shots by Hunter. First one works. You reviewed my page before, but all of those were old. All good, bro. All good. The Sigma 17 to 40. The 17 to 40 is nice, dude. What have you been shooting with it, Splatoon? I do some intentional motion blur. I have fun with it. Most recent example is my second. Let's go check that one out. This one? Is it this one, or are these your pinned ones? Or is it this one? Yeah, you can really tell, dude. You can really tell you're at like way over 1,000. You saw my cow photo that I took yesterday? No, I didn't. I didn't. Where's it at? I'll check it out. Tennis post. Oh, this one? No. Where's it at? What line? So this is first line, second line, third line, 1 column, 2 column, 3 column. The only tennis that I see is this one. Third line, first column. Got it. Here it is. What were your settings here? This is a little bit too much, in my opinion. I see what you were doing. I like this composition here. This has kind of made me turn my head. Very cool. Great comp right here, bro. Second most recent tennis post. I do portrait photography. I go on cons and events and shoot cosplayers. That's great, bro. The 17-40 would be what camera do you have, Splatoon Lab? That's a great lens for that, dude. I got the cow photo on this account. The TikTok one? Yeah. When I see motion blur like this, Parker, I want the motion blur to be like almost like a full round swing, like hands kind of flailing. In this example right here, her arm is right in front of her body, and it kind of makes it look like you fucked it up. But playing with it, I get it, bro. This is how we get better, and we look at these photos, right? So like the next time that you're like a lacrosse player or a baseball bat, you know, swinging the bat, like a huge motion that's outward of their body is kind of how I would look at a photo like that. Let's see this one. You know what I would probably do on these ones for tennis is that I'd be on sticks for something like this. My shutter was at 120. Oh, yeah. 120th is way too low. I'd be at like 1/100 or 1/60th, 1/200, or even 1/500. 1/500, I think, is like the perfect shutter, because you'll get her body in focus and her face and like her like chest area, but the limbs, the legs and the limbs, the arms would be with a lot of motion blur. Excellent compositions, Parker, bro. Let's check out some football. Look at this. Parker, let me ask you, is this the actual purple of their color of their jerseys? I use the Canon R10, but considering next year to go with the R7 for that IBIS. I'm about to sell my R10 and my R7, actually. I'm going to be using my R7 tomorrow for some bird photography. And I'll probably edit those photos live with you guys, but I'm creating a video for the R7 with my vlogging setup. I was going to go today, but today was like 90 degrees at like 7 a.m. I was like, fuck that. Tomorrow should be like in the high 70s. So it'll be a lot of Furman University. Let me look that up. The reason why I ask is because this purple looks a little too unrealistic. But I'm asking because Furman University. It's okay if you like. It is that purple. Wow. It is you did exaggerate the purple just a smidgen, but I think it's pretty accurate. It's pretty close. What I was getting at, Parker, is that don't go too crazy on the changing the purple. This is, I think this is right on the borderline. Right on the borderline. Big Texas. Let's check out your photo real quick. Let's see. We'll be right back, Parker. Your shit isn't popping up. Something went wrong. I'll have to check it out later, Big Texas. It's not loading for whatever reason. Do I have too many windows open or something? No, everybody's good. I have everything's running fine. I am hitting that 2-hour mark, guys. Usually my 2-hour mark is where I stop. I got about 10-15 more minutes and then I'm gonna bounce because I got a bunch of YouTube videos to make today. For those of you guys that aren't following on TikTok or subscribed on YouTube, now is your opportunity to do so. I'd really appreciate the support. Like I said a couple of times already, I'm doing a 30-day challenge of vlogging every single day. I'm using the Canon R50V with the Sigma 10-15 for all of those videos. So if you watch that playlist or you're watching a video from the 30-day challenge, all of the video that you see from it is from that camera. Bro, your shit is awesome, man. Next time you come in, man, and you got some more work, bro, do you have a YouTube channel? You should definitely be making content about this stuff, man. Look at this. Yeah, that's also annoying because the end zone is recognized as purple, whereas the jersey is recognized. Got it. As blue in Lightroom. Ah, got it. It's all good. 10K for a minute mix. Good. What's 10K? No YouTube, just Instagram at the moment. Listen, man, if you guys are anybody, not just you, Parker, anybody, if you guys are creators and like creatives, even if you don't like post a lot, you should really consider having your handles secured across all social medias and YouTube, dude. I'm telling you, YouTube is going to bring you a lot of opportunities, man. And you have so much great content here, Parker, that people would be lining up to learn from you, bro. Or just to hear your thoughts on like your thinking right here. These photos are excellent, dude. Yeah, very cool, dude. Let's see something different that we haven't seen. We did football, we did basketball, we got some gym content over here. Let's go back up to the top. Let's see what we can find. Lacrosse. Did we do lacrosse? I don't think we did lacrosse. Let's do boys lacrosse or women's lacrosse. What do we think, chat? 10 bands. Nina, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Appreciate you, Nina. Nina, photo editor. Nina, you edit photos? That's cool. Let's do boys lacrosse. I worked with my college women's lacrosse team this past season, so they're most of my work. Yeah, it's still great though, dude. And you're shooting these at 1/2000? You say you stay at 1/2000. I need to try that. I'm kind of pumped to try the R7 tomorrow now. Parker, what camera and what lens? We got a question from AB. What's up, AB? Welcome back, buddy. I try to. This is a high school stadium lighting, so yeah. Bro, high school basketball courts, especially like ones that don't have like good or a lot of money in their sports programs, are always the worst, dude. Parker uses an A7 IV, and he has a 24-70 Sigma, 70-200, and a 35 Sigma, I think he said, if I'm not mistaken. Most of these shots look like 70-200, though. Let's go to women's lacrosse. Women's lacrosse? Yeah, women's lacrosse. This is not a very flattering photo of her. Bet we got the same setup, but I got the 70 to 180 Tamron. Also a pretty decent lens too, man. Yeah, the Tamron 70 to 180. I recommend that lens all the time to people. I'm looking at this this girl's mouth over here. I guess a piece of advice here that I could give, not just to you, Parker, but to the whole chat is like, so as photographers and as videographers, like it's in our best interest to make sure that we take as many flattering photos as possible of everybody. And I know that in my mind, if you're working for Furman right here, we're highlighting this person here, but you never know who's watching. Like this person might be watching it, you know, and she might, nothing's going to happen obviously, but like she might look at it and be like, and hate this image, right? So it's like a lost opportunity. So what I would have done here is found a shot before, a couple frames before or a couple frames after, where she doesn't look all goofy with like her mouth and shit. Just because you want to intentionally make everybody's photos look great. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Like this right here, a wonderful photo. She looks happy. You got some real emotions. She's interacting with the camera. The people in the back, the secondary subjects right here, they also look great. They're all in like a good, well, that's our main rival school, so there's animosity. Exactly, right, I get it. But generally speaking, like as a whole, like it wouldn't have cost you anything to find a flattering photo of her, or one that wasn't unflattering, I guess is a better thing. But again, I totally get it. So I'm speaking generally. So when you're taking photos of something, you don't want to take unflattering photos of anybody, even if it's somebody that you're, because like I said, you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching. And that's kind of what I said about this photo over here, is this is a cool silhouette photo, but this girl, unfortunately, her silhouette isn't doing her any justice. It looks like she has no fucking chin. You know what I mean? So I would consider this to be an unflattering photo. But it's a cool silhouette photo in general. So she's gonna look at this photo and she's gonna be like, oh my god, I look like fucking I look like olive oil from like Popeye's wife or Popeye's girlfriend. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Agreed on the flattering photos. I tell people candids doesn't mean unflattering. It helps you become, yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. And candid photos are great too, but even if you're like a candid photographer, you wanna make sure that everybody looks good, because these photos, Parker, and like for everybody else that's watching, these photos are your business card. You know what I mean? And you wouldn't want to give somebody your business card that has like coffee stains on it or spaghetti splatters on it. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that you present the most flattering business card forward. It's just a way to think about it, especially if you're interested in making this a business, you know? Yeah, this is a cool photo too. Did you do a lot of cleanup on this photo? It's a cool photo. Yeah, very cool. But all right, y'all. I am out of here. I just hit my 2-hour mark. Parker, thank you so much for joining. Big Texas, I appreciate you coming in. Nina, always a pleasure. Good to see you. Everybody over on YouTube, I appreciate you guys stopping in. If you haven't subbed or followed yet, now is your opportunity to do so. Adoni, could you do me last? Adoni, I'm doing portfolio reviews for channel members over on YouTube. So if you're interested in a portfolio review, make sure to be a channel member over on YouTube. Also subscribe. BG Boosted. God bless you, bro. Adios, y'all.